So the first movement, the thumb just on the G string, and then the second movement coming down with the fingers slightly bent into a claw across the other strings. You can do all of them, or you can just try and get the three. Doesn't too much matter. This is one of the few techniques I've found in the ukulele where your fingers don't change position in the strum. Normally, I say you'd flick down and you'd move your thumb a little bit there, or your fingers you'd open as you strum, but we're not going to with this. We're going to keep that position all the time. So it's also called the bum chick strum. That's only bum if you've got a low G. You know, the idea being bum chick, bum chick, bum chick. So we'll put those two things together. Not even bothering with a chord at the moment. So just the G string and down. Bum. Cool. Now, teensy weensy bit of music theory. I'm just looking for a bit of paper. I'll do it on here. As I say, this is a polka. So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. So normally, most music we do, we will do in 4/4 time, where you get 4/4 beats to the bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 crotchets, and then the bar line to say that we're into the next bar, and another 4. But we're doing this in 2/2 time. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We're going to use hammer-ons and pull-offs with this. So we're going to convert that beat to a 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So we clap it out. It's instead of doing 1, 2, 1, 2, we're going to do 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, or slow it down, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We might even get putting another movement in, and we'll make it 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. But so now, fretting hand. As we play that open G string, immediately fret it at the 2nd fret. So we're going to make our little A minor. I've gone out of tune already. That's it. So we're going to do this as a hammer-on, though, so we're not going to do another pluck when we do it. So it's just as soon as it's plucked, fret on. Give it a bit of volume, just by bringing your finger down. Right. 3 ways to do the hammer-on. We can pluck and immediately fret. Sorry, I can't see. if you've got strong fingers, you can do it also without plucking. Just come straight down, and that. But you need to.
Worked.
Yeah. Powerful, Grace. There, yeah, Grace got you. Yeah, GLC. You've got strong fingers. I bet you could play an entire tune with hammer-ons then.
Cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Right. So, and then obviously the third way is a combination of the three: a pluck and then a really strong hammer-on. But no, just practice that open and then coming on at the second fret with. Good. Yeah, I think sounds cool. Yeah, you're getting that there. Right, so that is going to be the one and, and then put in the two with that claw strum that we did across the others. So it's one and strum, one and two and, one and two and, one and two and.
Demonstrate it again, please.
Right. And then obviously with all these things we start on a metronome and then turn it up till it's faster and faster.
Okay.
Instant bluegrass there, Rocky.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. You see Nehal lost in concentration there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah. And that, I think this one is really good as a little intro for, stuff like the old Jolene, that. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't you me just because you can. Your beauty is key, hard to bear, but always got some argument. That's how you could use it in the song.
Jolene. So, what are the chords we're doing? We're going from A minor.
All right, if you actually want to do it there, yeah. You can go up A minor, C, G, and back to A minor again. And then just G, E minor, it says E minor, but E minor 7th is so much better there. And then back down to A minor again. So the difference between the E minor, you've got your G here, and then you just take off the middle finger. Exactly.
Huh.
And if you want to play this strum with that, you can do that, the A minor. And then when you go to the C, if you can pluck just the C string with the...
You could do a hammer on the C too, right?
Yep.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. Right, so that C, that's another interesting note that we can play with, because not only can we do a hammer on up to here, so on the A string, pluck, pluck, but we can also do a very nice little pull off here as well. So when you've got your C chord here, if you play that note and then immediately lift off your finger. So it's with one pluck of the string, we've got two notes. Again, two ways to do this technique, or one which is purely pluck and release, or you can get a little bit more power as you pluck, is to flip, or you can even do it without plucking, flip the string slightly to the side. So you're actually going to pluck this string with your left hand finger. So hammer on. Or without using the hand. So I'll put you pluck it.
Yeah. You actually have three notes if you play it open.
Wowza. It sounds like that AC/DC Thunderstruck you got going on there, Rocky. That's the only way you can play that song. And it's a great technique for, if you really want to build up speed. To do that, you can't, your finger, your left hand will go faster than your right finger, so that's the only way you can play these fast little runs. But I'd say start slow, always start slow.
Oh wow, I just learned something. You can do that on any string. So as you just went down the backwards on the C scale, and you could do each one with a pull off.
Okay.
Nice.
To do that, I'll just get the bigger one out, because the bigger the instrument is, the more volume you can get with this technique. So yeah, sure.
Nice. I'll have to work with that.
Great. So we'll just recap then. So we'll do the bum chick string. So we come down, just the thumb on the C string, and the fingers slightly bent here, and we're not going to move the shape of these fingers, chinging across the other strings. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. if you just keep that steady 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, with that here, and then just make up, your own little patterns. What you want to do with that hammer on and that pull off, or indeed a hammer on that one, or indeed a pull off with that one, and just make up your own little tune.
Yay.
Yeah.
Anyone want to try it? I see everybody on mute. Anybody want to try it?
Please.
I did.
By me?
Yeah, sure.
Please. Yeah, that's the left
That's
hand. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
But get a solid beat going. It can be as slow as you want, but do get that solid bum chick, 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 bum chick. Get the groove.
What are the other chords, and how are you doing the hammer-ons for the other chords? Like, are you doing the hammer-ons with like multiple fingertips? I don't know if I make sense.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. Absolutely. No. You don't have to do. It's not a technique that you have to do all the time, all the way through. If you just throw it in occasionally, when you've got the chance, that is fine. To be fair, when it goes to some of the other chords, I do, break that strum pattern up a little bit and then maybe do a little bit of alternating finger stuff. So. But you could do the whole thing just with that boom, chick, boom.
Fun.
Yeah. And also, Nia, can we hear you having a go? Anyone else want to show us what
I'm
they're doing?
struggling.
Okay.
That's it.
It was happening. It was happening with flow, and it doesn't happen anymore. And yeah, I need to take it
Okay.
slow, of course.
Nia, you've said something so wise there. It's take it slow. Absolutely. First, as slow as you like. That boom, ching, boom, ching, boom, ching, boom, ching, boom, ching. Only once you've got it confident, slow, can you then start to speed up, but you have to start slow. And similarly with that hammer on. Boom, boom. If you're too slow, and you haven't got much sustain, the note fades before you hammer on, but you get the idea. Ukulele does not have a lot of sustain, but you're absolutely right. Yes, take it slow, build it up there, and take it at your own speed. Right.
Yay.
I try.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah,
Yay!
exactly it. Perfect.
I have a question. I know we're on tape, so maybe I'll do it after we finish the lesson. I have a delightful story.
Okay. Any other questions about that little thing? Because I hope we've got something that you can take as far as you want with it there, or just keep it as a simple little basic thing, but one we can work off. But I'm absolutely delighted that with just this little session here, we've broken down a technique, and everybody's got the hang of it there. And it's
Yes.
something now that you all can do.
Yeah. Thank you very much. You made it so clear because Matt did a terrific introduction to the claw hammer, but when he was finished, we looked like this. But you took a couple of the elements, and we can do them.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of that actually, Rocky. So yeah, my number one goal was I wanted at the end to say one little thing, and by the end of the session, everyone be able to do it. So yeah, you've done really well, guys.
Okay. How
Thank
about
you so much.
take off
Yeah.
your mute, and we'll give a big hand for a great
Thank
presentation.
you. Thank you.
All right. Hearts. Here we go.